My favorite part of my life.
Do you even have any idea how many fragrances you've created over your career?
Oh my goodness, probably 35.
Wow, amazing. Okay.
But each is done because that's what a woman undulates and says she needs.
Well, you need this because when it comes to your classic, it is the Pheromone, and we have the Pheromone Ritual Collection. Holiday price today, $59.95, 4 flex payments on this. So this is where it all began, the Pheromone. Well, I'd love to share this story with you because to me it's one of the best stories I've ever heard. What you're going to get is you're going to get your eau de parfum right here. 1.7 ounces of your Pheromone. Huge, great, big, beautiful bottle of your eau de parfum. We're also including for you full size of your body cream, 6.7 ounces. Your hand cream is here as well, 6.7 ounces. And then your hydrating fragrance. This is your body fragrance that's also going to work to add some moisturization to your skin. So
in the layering process,
in your layering
with using
process.
all of them helps
all of this.
Hold the scent.
Okay. World's most precious fragrance.
And the world's most precious perfume is pheromone. The word pheromone means to communicate, which is what fragrance is all about. But as well, not only does it communicate, but it really is going to give you that feeling of power, of confidence. It sells for $600 the ounce. So that unto itself, you know what it's going to feel like to have the world's most precious perfume on your body.
Tell us a little bit about how you came to put Pheromone together, the ingredients that make it so exceptional. Does it smell the same on everyone?
No, it does not. Actually, thank you for mentioning that, Alice. It is different on everyone because you are different. But I really came upon this just because of my travels. I was in Egypt. I saw the different ingredients and the recipes of perfumes that were on the walls of temples, of Egyptian temples. I didn't read hieroglyphs, so I had them translated and then replicated. And there were things like pennyroyal, asmande, ingredients that I had never heard before. And then I had them replicated and made into a perfume, and I thought it was going to be wonderful, but it wasn't. I had to eliminate some of the cloying notes. But from those recipes on the walls of Egyptian temples came the recipe for Pheromone. And it's been a classic.
A classic for, in what year did you create that?
1978.
1978.
1,000 years ago.
Wow. Well, let me tell you what, it is one of the
But it hasn't
fragrances.
stopped evoking compliments. And I know so many of you like it after all of these years, and that says a lot. But it is different on everyone. It will evoke a different kind of comment on you and compliment. And we guarantee a compliment because it is a very special perfume.
It is, and in honor of the 25th anniversary, we're actually going to include this beautiful gold tote as well. So this is going to come with it. You get the entire collection. Actually, I just took the star of the show away there because I was going to spritz a little bit on. Let us show you, though, if you were to buy this separately, look at the retail value on this, $163. So just your eau de parfum, again, if you're not familiar with the difference between a regular eau de toilette and an eau de parfum, I'm gonna let Marilyn explain that in just a minute because there is a huge difference between the two. There's a huge price difference between the two.
And a
$70.
Huge difference in the concentration of the oils. And jasmine, for example, is $29,000 for 1 pound of jasmine absolute. You can't put a value on this when you have these beautiful, beautiful, so many made by hand ingredients.
And something that is so
and labor
unique.
intensive.
Labor intensive. $59.95. Again, if you look at just the price you would pay for the hand cream and the body cream, $22 each. So we're going to give you all of this for a price of $59.95, 4 flex payments. The retail value is $100 and some change more than that. Plus, we're including the tote for you as well, which is just, if you don't want to, if this is going to be a gift for somebody, then put everything in the tote.
Isn't that a beautiful bag?
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love that black tassel. Everything that you've ever done has been so elegant.
Thank you.
The elegance she brings to each and every one of us. But let us, when we talk about the difference in the notes, okay, it is all about these very unique, I think a lot of people, when it comes to fragrance, you see the same things used over and over and over and over again.
Or you see synthetics now.
Exactly.
And these are natural ingredients. And that's why it makes such a difference.
So your top notes, that bergamot, leafy greens.
And these are only some of them, Alice.
The orange flower, you have the jasmine Italian, the geranium bourbon, Cassis Absolute. I've never seen that. That's beautiful.
And we put cassis in wine.
Oh, really?
As a matter of fact, one of the ingredients in pheromone is resin of red wine.
And that's what makes it so unique. That's what has made this such an enduring fragrance since 1978.
That's right. And although it took me 7.5 years to do this, but so it's really quite a bit older than we even mentioned by years.
Every time you put it on, this is going to be, this will be your signature.
Something new will happen. Yeah.
This is adventure in a bottle right here.
Without question. That's a good way of putting it. Have a little adventure.
And you know, why do you want to smell like everybody else? I mean, why
And you
would,
won't. Well,
no.
because this is so unique. So you won't smell like anyone else that even you know or someone else wearing it. It has a distinct personality for you.
So all 4 pieces included for you, the entire collection at $59.95, plus your tote included as well. It's been a while since we've had Miss Marilyn back because you are one busy lady being commissioned for beautiful pieces from the museum, et cetera, and we love having you here. But this is it. This is the signature. This is where it all started. And today, to give you a very special anniversary configuration that we have not done before, this is your chance to really experience something that is so unique, that sets you apart. Because you know what, I think a lot of times with clothes particularly, you buy clothes, nobody wears a custom clothing anymore. You buy clothes that other people own. When you have a fragrance like Pheromone that is different on each and every one of us.
It's unique.
It sets you apart. It's going to be your personal statement. And we're going to give you that great big bottle of eau de parfum. Understand, when it comes to eau de parfum, this is the good stuff. Because I think a lot of people don't understand, when it comes to eau de toilette, which is typically what you go out and buy, and frankly...
That's toilet water.
It's toilet water, and it has a lot of alcohol.
Exactly, and that's what makes it the O, that EAU.
And because it's alcohol, then it tends to evaporate.
Without question.
And you put it on...
And it doesn't last very long, and that was one of my great disappointments and complaints. That if I put a fragrance on, in 10 minutes it would be gone, and I didn't even know I had it on. But so it's different. You're going to find that this is substantive. You're going to feel that you have a fragrance on your body, and it's meaningful.
And it's about experiencing something that truly is your own experience. You know, this is something that's personal. When it comes to fragrance, I watched a documentary not too long ago. It was talking about the power of smells. And it said that of all the senses, according to this documentary, that smell was actually the most important and in some ways the most powerful.
The most memorable.
Because when you think about, even as we go into the holiday period, right? When you walk into the kitchen, when you go into your mother's, your grandmother's, your friend's kitchen, then what do you remember? You remember the smells, right? You don't remember even the visual, you remember the smells.
And you never forget it. And you won't forget Pheromone either.
So we're giving you the ability to layer it, so you can now layer it. And in case you're just tuning in, we love to call this the world's most precious perfume. And there's a reason for that, because this is, when you look at the all of the ingredients that you source to put into this. This isn't just your regular, oh, we're gonna start with this, and because
not at all. No.
I think a lot of fragrance nowadays can be very formulaic.
But Alice, 179 ingredients.
Wow. 170.
It's hard to keep track of all of them.
I can only imagine when you were creating this, what that must have been like. Well, wait, we need this. And
but it might not work. And that's the interesting part of creating a perfume. They have to be synergistic. They have to blend. It's like a marriage, you know, you just have to make it work.
So if somebody said, well, describe, maybe somebody's tuning in and has never seen pheromone, has never experienced this before, how would you describe it to them?
It's indescribable, but it's going to create something on you unique because you are your own individual person. And it won't be like anything else on anyone else, but it's exotic, it's sexy, it communicates.
You know, I think there's a little bit of spice to it.
Oh,
You can
sure
almost
there is.
Get this
Little
beautiful,
clove.
the clove in there. And it all comes together with over 100, nearly 200 different ingredients that create that unique fragrance since 1978. Imagine how fun this is going to be for you to wear it. And that's what fragrance should be. Fragrance completes you, and fragrance is also what makes you unforgettable.
It's also an invisible fashion accessory.
I know, because you don't feel dressed if you walk out without
That's
fragrance, right?
And you're not dressed. And they don't write stories about ladies who don't wear fragrance.
Well, plus, you know, and if you go out with the fragrance and it's just the eau de toilette, and by the time you get to the car, the fragrance is already gone.
That's right.
Then who wants that? You want something that will continue to open up and interact with people throughout the day.
Each moment, a new ingredient is compelled by your body to react. So you have just a myriad of experiences in store for you.
Yes, you do. And we have in store for you one of the best values that we have done, the Ritual Collection. So don't forget the hand cream is included. You're also getting your body lotion. You're also getting your hydrating fragrance body spray, as well as, look at this, is the magic right here, 1.7 ounces eau de parfum. 621268 is going to be your item number. 4 flex payments available if you want to split that up. Something else that we also have available that if you